First off, congratulations on this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Huge success. Totally love the movie. But for those that still don't know who Oscar Gutierrez is, tell us, who is Oscar Gutierrez?
Well, you know my name already, and basically, I'm an actor who's been in spare parts, and I've done other projects so far, but I'm barely starting off. So I guess you could say I'm a rising star. I don't know. Hopefully, you could say that. But I love what I do. I mean, this business to me. Once I had a taste of it, I told my mom, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. You know, I know it's crazy because everyone asked me, so have you ever acted before? And I told them no. My thing was always sports. You know, I always wanted to play football. I had two uncles who played college ball, so I wanted to kind of follow in their footsteps.
So when did you decide this is what I want to do?
The moment that George Lopez took us out to dinner, closed off an entire restaurant just for us. That was the moment that I said, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was it working with George Lopez?
I mean, he's so funny that it's kind of like a distraction on set, but at the same time, it's crazy how he can go from being the George Lopez we all know to this kind of Master Yoda-like mentor that's always giving you tips and giving you advice and just telling you what to do. And then me, that I came into the business so green that I didn't know anything about anything, just basically action and cut. That's all I knew. And he kind of brought me apart, took me under his wing, and he was telling me, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You should try this, you should try this. And after a while, I kind of just took the reins and started doing my own thing. And he would tell me, hey, that's good. I like what you're doing. Hey, that's good. And it was also a benefit having him as a producer for the movie, because he could do that. He could tell you, hey, that's really good. This is what I want you to do. This is how it's gonna do. So it was amazing. It was surreal working with him, honestly. Yeah.
So now you're you're still in Texas?
I'm going to Texas. I'm here in Texas, but I go to LA most of the time. Yeah, most of the time over there.
So what's next for Oscar?
Well, I just finished doing a pilot with George Lopez. That was the second thing I ever do with George Lopez, and I can't talk too much about the details, but it's a comedy pilot. It's for a sitcom that he has called Are You George Lopez? And I just finished doing another movie called The Devil's Warehouse. That's a horror movie. And I mean, it's just been steadily growing, just me and my mom, who right now is my personal manager. And she kind of tells me, when I see you get to the level where you can kind of do it on your own, where they're calling you and telling you, hey, we want you on this, I'll let you go, and I'll just go back home, because my mom's a doctor, so she could just be back home. But I think it's beneficial having her with me, because I get that respect everywhere I go, that of knowing that somebody has my back. And for me, I guess the next thing I would want to do, I went to military school, so I know how to use firearms. I know the basics of hand-to-hand combat. I know a couple of military drills and bearing. So I think what I want to branch out to is like action or stuff like that, And we set up this deal with Gold's Gym so that I could kind of work out there, and they kind of we're talking about kind of doing like kind of a show like, I don't know if you've seen Larry Hernandez show, the one on Mundos, kind of like that, but not with so much cursing and drugs and violence and all that stuff, but kind of just following me around, kind of the life of an actor who's trying to make it, and we're kind of just doing that right now. We're playing it by ear, because again, I haven't been active in my career for more than maybe a year and a half. I've just been active for about a year and a half, and it's just been steadily growing. So hopefully in 10 years, you might be seeing me as a next Rambo or something, hopefully, seeing with an M60 going on there and stuff. But yeah, hopefully something good comes of it.
So if you could work with anyone in the
Leonardo DiCaprio.
For real?
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's, I guess, my favorite actor. I have two who are like my most favorite, him and Johnny Depp, because of how versatile they are. Johnny Depp has done like 40 some roles, and they're all different. He did a pirate, a drug dealer, a emo hair cutter with Edward Scissorhands. He's done so much that it just amazes me how he can delve into those different mindsets, because of course you have to basically change who you are, wipe your mind completely, and become someone else. So it amazes me how he's done it. And then Leo, who's done so many awesome movies. He was in Titanic, he was in Inception, The Great Gatsby, Shutter Island, all of those. So I think if I could work with anybody, I would work with one of those.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp or Leo.
So now, what would you say would be one word that would describe you? Just one word.
One word. I guess I would say creative, maybe. Creative. Just I like doing things out of the box, you know, going outside of my skin and outside of my comfort zone, and kind of seeing how I can make my project or whatever I'm working on better, you know.
Yeah.
And if I had to get a second word, I guess I would just say eccentric, you know, because I love doing stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, just that's basically, I love being creative. I love letting my work, you know, show for itself, you know. I like letting other people kind of recognize my work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So someone who's, you know, growing up, or maybe like in elementary school, or maybe even
Right.
middle school, they want to be actors. They want to, you know, get into this industry, the
Right,
movie industry,
right,
film
right.
industry. What would be your advice to them?
My advice is, when I started off, I mean, I had a lot of people telling me, you know, oh, it's a really hard business, you might not be able to do it, you might go hungry with it. And you have to take all of these things into mind and say, it doesn't matter what the odds are, it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, I will do it. I resolve myself to do it. And I guess it's just that, you know, set your resolve, and no matter what people say, or no matter how many people try psyching you out, you just keep going and you just keep doing your thing, you know, because you can't do it for the lifestyle. You have to do it for the art. You know, you have to do it because you say, I'm an artist and this is what I want to do, because this is my thing, and then everything else will set itself into motion. So that's just my advice to everyone else. Just do it for the art and do it because you love to do it.
Well, thank you so much.